Immediately after a cesarean session delivery, you might be tempted to feel like you have all the energy in the world. You, in fact, you believe like you can fly if you have someone like me, because I naturally am a busybody kind of person. I like engaging in so and so activities. So when I came out of the surgery room, I felt like, Omo, is this it? You might be tempted to feel that way, but you forget that you just went through a season of 9 months of carrying a child inside you. To top that up, they had to open 7 layers of your skin to bring out your baby. Is that a joke to you? Omo, if you're not careful, you might invite headache that no drug can help you subside. When that headache comes, I saw two people go through that stress. I saw them whine, I saw them cry, I saw them do everything, but nobody could help them because there's actually no drug that can help you. All you have to do is necessarily allow the headache go on its own, and you have to wait it out. You have to cry it out. You have to stress it out on its own. It will just go. But you don't want to go through that. So when you come out of surgery, the first thing you want to do is give yourself the permission to sleep. I was lucky because me, immediately I came out of surgery, I was like, is this it? Really? Please give my phone. I want to press phone. Please, I want to talk to so people. I want to go on Instagram. Ha! I was very lucky that that headache did not come for me. But when that drug started wearing off, when the adrenaline started wearing off, my body told me, the pain that hit me, it was not headache, but the pain that hit me told me that I should have listened to them when they were telling me, Josephine, sleep. I should have totally listened, because that pain came with a pang. And yo, you don't want to experience that. So you want to give yourself the permission to sleep immediately you come out of surgery. Sleep. Allow that phone to rest. Fling it one side and give yourself sleep. Second of all, ask for help. Omo, when I wanted to give birth, we were talking about my mom coming to our house. But of course, my dad is like the only person at home. So, and our house is a one-bedroom flat. So, of course, that arrangement could not work. We also tried thinking of my mother-in-law coming, but that one did not also work. So, the next thing was for me to actually go to my parents' house to stay immediately after I give birth. But before I even with that idea came to our head, I was already saying that it's not just giving birth. Or more, we can do the work now. And my husband had to tell me that, guy, I have heard the story. We cannot do the work. Oh, Omo, carry yourself and go home. And when I got home, I understood what people were saying. You necessarily cannot do the work. So if you have sisters, aunties, mommy, anybody around you, ask for help, because it's when they help you, that's when you can rest. And you need all the rest in the world. You need all the rest in the world. Immediately after you give birth, the first thing you need to do after sleeping and coming out, when you get home, you need to start resting. Rest yourself away, because if you do not rest, it will come for you. And I had an experience with that, because immediately after I gave birth, I went to my parents' house and I was there. I was supposed to stay there for a period of 2 months, but my mother-in-law wanted to see her grandchild, so she was insisting on coming to stay with us. So at the end of the day, we agreed that okay, I was going to stay in my parents' house for like 2 weeks, then I'll come back to my own house to stay for another 2 weeks, then I will go back again. You see the stress. So I mean, naturally, I'm a busybody kind of person. I think I've stated that already. I like doing, if I can help it, if I can do this thing by myself, I want to do it by myself. I want to go all out to just do it, because it's my first pregnancy and I just came out of surgery and everything was like doing me like okay, I had the strength. Yes, the pain after immediately after the anesthesia wore off, that came for me came, but after that one, I know that I was surviving. I was managing myself. When I got home, I just necessarily wanted to do one or two things for myself. My mommy was particular about telling me, go and lie down, go and do this one, and I had water in my leg too. So my leg was swollen, so I needed to always lie down and raise my leg. My mom was particular about telling me that. Now when I went back to my house, my husband's house, my mother-in-law was around to take care of the baby and bathe the child, but me not knowing, nobody was here to actually tell me that don't do this or don't do that. My mother-in-law is a very reserved person, so if you're doing whatever you're doing, she'll just keep quiet. She didn't really tell me that don't do this or don't do that. So I, since it was my house, I was just saying things I needed to do. I needed to do this one, I needed to do that. I started doing all these things. Like I went, started washing clothes, went, started washing the bathing room, and before long, my belly, my my incision site started paining me. And it was when I went back home after my mother-in-law had gone, because she stayed like 2 weeks plus, and then she left. When I go home and then I stay having that complaint and everything, my mom was not asking me what and what were you doing at home. And when I told her, she shouted like, Kenechi, you want to kill yourself? What, who send you message and all those kind of things? So my, when that pain started coming for me, I think that also delayed my recovery too, because 1 month after giving birth, I know I was still feeling pain as if I just gave birth today. So if you don't rest, if you don't sleep enough, it will backfire. It will backfire. While your mates are healing in 1 month, they are already able to do stuff. Your own healing is going to be stalling. In fact, I might even say 1 month, 2 months if, after giving birth, I knew I was still feeling pains. I was still, all my body was still paining me as if I just gave birth yesterday. So you want to rest, ask people to help you. Third of all, if you don't rest, there is something called BP, postnatal BP. Most persons have BP during pregnancy, and that one can be managed if it does not enter if it does not enter preeclampsia or eclampsia. Some persons develop BP after giving birth because of stress. So if you are not careful with yourself after giving birth, and you go about doing one or two things by yourself, the next thing is you will develop BP. I was almost there. There was one night that I was in the house, and then I just started seeing I was feeling myself slip away, like I was just sleeping. I did not understand the feeling, but when I just closed my eye, I'll feel like I was sleeping. So I had to call my mommy's attention to it. And because she's a nurse, she immediately understood what was going on with me. She went and she ran to go and bring her BP apparatus, and she checked my BP. My BP has spiked. She shouted, and then she had to give me BP drug that night. Like it was half. She had to cut it into two, and she gave me the one part of the half side, and then she told me to take it. When I took it, I slept off, and then the next day my BP had regulated. So my question is, what if I was not my mom, and what if she did not know what was going on with me? Like BP can escalate in 2 seconds, and I've seen people that from that place is either they die, or they start having BP issues from there. So you don't want to stress yourself. You want to go ahead and rest. Then another point is eat healthy. Mainly after birth, you just gave birth, so, and you are going to be breastfeeding, so you want to, because you're going to be producing milk and your baby is going to be sucking from you, you want to eat well. When you eat well and eat vegetable and eat fruit, your body will naturally, like, start gaining itself back, because that period when you just give birth, you look pale, you look as if there's just a way that people that just gave birth just look, but after like 2 weeks or so of proper care, they start coming back, their color start coming back and everything. So you want to eat well, eat fruit too. Then another thing is get massage if you can. I'm not saying go and massage or press your incision site or your belly, leave that place out of it though, I did not send you message. But like your neck and this other side, massage, because it will help you a lot. Just get that massage. If you have to go to a specialized person to do it, by all means do it. If your mom can do it for you, then let her do it. Press your back, massage your back very well, but leave your belly side out of it, because you know you just gave birth. That place that they're structured has not healed. It will even take you 6 months to heal. Don't be fooled by the fact that the surface is healed. Internally, you have not been healed yet. So it needs to go inside. So don't massage your belly. I not say you message, I'm saying it now. Don't massage your belly area. Don't massage your incision site. Let yourself be. Don't put, another thing is for you not to put pressure on yourself, because you will hear people say a lot of things and all that. You might even want to go and start doing exercise, because people have said that you're looking this, you've gained weight, you're looking like a mom. Like me now, I'm looking like a mom, but then again, am I not a mom? So you will gain weight and everything, but give yourself the permission to just be there. Give yourself the permission to enjoy the ride. Give yourself the permission to eat. Eat as much as you can, but don't eat too, how am I going to put it, eat enough to last, to take care of you and your baby, but not so much. Don't come and be a glutton that everything you're putting in your mouth, everything you're putting in your mouth, that is not encouraged. Eat healthy, so that you and your child get enough nutrients, but your body doesn't go so big. So another point you should note is that you need to drink a lot of water. Yes, and take fruits and vegetables. Now, if you just gave birth like through cesarean section, there is the tendency that you might have constipation. For some persons they don't get to have it, for other persons they have it, and it's very very rampant with mothers that give birth via surgery. So you want to take fruits in order to soften your belly on time. That is even the reason why I, in my last video, I was talking about them putting me on one spoon of water, 2 spoon of water, and it just graduated. That's to test your tummy system if it is working properly. For me, I had constipation problem. Well, it was not funny. Imagine poo being in your bum bum, and then you cannot push it out, because me, I could not push it out because I was scared that I would tear my incision. And it has happened a lot of times too. They told us it has happened that when you go and push, you not tear your incision side. Imagine that, when they were giving you when they were suturing you after birth, there was anesthesia bar. If that incision site should open, I'm not sure they'll give you anesthesia when they want to stitch you. So you know what pain you're going to go through, having to be stitched 2 times. So you don't want that. So I had constipation and then I could not push. So at a point, like, I was going to, there was a particular poops that was in my belly for 3 days. Like, I could not, my belly, my incision site was paining me. The poops was there causing its own discomfort. At some point I broke down in tears, because it was too much for me. I could not take it. I I was taking care of my baby. I the poops was there, giving me difficulty. The incision side was giving me difficulty, and it just got me spiraled and got me to. So immediately after you they give you the go ahead to start taking food. Normally you start with pepper soup, akamu and stuff. Ask your husband to get you plenty fruits. Eat fruit so that you don't have that situation. No, you don't want to be there. Trust me on that one. And after all said and done, you just went through a period of 9 months. You went through surgery. See, cesarean section is not a minor surgery. Oh. Say you just went to the hospital to maybe remove one thing, maybe a lump or whatever, or to do one supposedly minor surgery. I don't even think there's anything called minor surgery, not talk of something as severe as delivery surgery. It's not minor. So you went through that period of doing that, giving birth, through cesarean section. Omo, you've done a lot of work, so your body is not going to be the same for a long time. There's going to be a lot of water in your body. You're going to look not yourself for the longest time. Depends on how your body contracts and expands and all that. Like me, I find it hard. My body does not gain fat easily, and when it gains fat, to wean the fat off is always a struggle. That's why I'm still finding myself like this. I don't eat anyhow, so I cannot say it's because of what I'm eating. At least I eat three square meal a day, and then that's it. I don't go ahead eating whatever. So that is just my body, and right now I'm not stressing myself about it, because I'm still breastfeeding. When I'm done breastfeeding, and I can say, okay, I want to start looking for exercise to do. By that time sef, I know that my incision side would have healed properly, and then to be able to take whatever rigor I want to give to it. So you want to give yourself the time to actually heal. Don't put yourself on inside stress. Allow people say whatever they want to say. It's not their problem. They are not the one going through the stress. When it's your time, when you're ready, you can get your body back. You always get your body back. Believe me on that one. So having said that, I hope you got one or two information from this. If you have seen this video to this point, you are the true MVP. And yes, before I go, if I know I haven't introduced myself, if it's your baby girl Josephine Kinichi, if you are a first time viewer on this channel, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video was educative enough for you to click that subscribe button. Just click it there, that red button. Click it and become a family member already. Please help my hustle. Okay. Like this video, please share, like, give the video a thumbs up so that the algorithm can see that this is something that you guys love, and it can keep promoting the video. And of course, now when I'm going to see you in my next video. Okay, before you go, another story about this makeup. My baby did not let me do this makeup. So my baby was being forced when I was doing this makeup, but I was intentional about wanting to do this makeup, and then I did it, and then I'm feeling myself. I know the funniest part, I just finished doing it, and I was like, okay, if I come and start this video, let me go and eat. And then I went to the kitchen to look for food. I said, let me drink water. As I carried the pure water to drink, the thing just busted in my face. Imagine, just busted in my face. Like, my hard work wanted to be thrown into the drain. But thanks to the fact that I'm a makeup artist, and I know I didn't actually do anything, but my base was solid, so it could withstand the water, and we still have a perfect me. Okay, now you can go. Bye.